Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Thank you, as always, for being here on Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. Things happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning, so you want to be up to speed with all that is America's team. And it's funny. Um, Went to bed last night. They said that there's this nor'easter that's kind of coming through the area, but we were on the on the warm side of the storm, that we were just going to get a couple of inches of rain. And they said, hey, we're lucky that it's going to be rain because it's going to be a lot of rain. And that the ground was too warm for to do anything. It's kind of funny because right now we got about an inch and a half of snow and it's snowing like crazy outside. So as always, forecasting the weather is next to impossible. Kind of like forecasting football. Things just don't make sense. Beginning of the season, everybody knew that the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions, best team in football, coached well. They've got the best quarterback situation. They're going all the way again. Yeah, that's football in a nutshell. You just don't know what you don't know. It's unpredictable. I don't care who you are. There is nobody out there that is 100% right or even 50% right when it comes to football. It's just the way it is. It's the nature of the beast. But we have some really good news. Travis Frederick, he's been on injured reserve, probably will be for the whole year with the syndrome. Uh, I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of it, at the name of it at this moment. But some good news and the best news we've heard out of this situation is the numbness is gone out of his hands. He's getting feeling back. It's not back in his feet or his legs and stuff yet, but he's getting that feeling back. The good thing about this syndrome is 90% of the people recover from it. And the fact that he was never hospitalized also bodes well. This is one of these things that can be really serious where people are hospitalized. But he's been getting treatments and things for it, and hopefully he'll get his feeling back. He'll be in great shape for the rest of his life. And football playing again would be kind of a bonus. So let's keep our thoughts and prayers on him, and hopefully he continues to get better, and we'll be okay. But we got a big game, a huge game. And what I said about a week or so ago, that if you want playoffs for the Cowboys are in the playoffs now. Each week is a playoff game. Last week, we lost that game and went 3-6. It's done. It's over with. It's out of here. Get your golf clubs and put them in the trunk of the car. As much as I don't like Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, the one thing I have to give him credit for is this team did not give up on themselves. They came out there and they played the defense lights out. The offense got better, and they came to go to work. They take on the Atlanta Falcons. Now, keep in mind, this isn't the Atlanta Falcons that went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago and choked. This isn't the Atlanta Falcons that last year got 9 sacks on Dak Prescott. The offense is great. They got Calvin Ridley, a guy that a lot of people wish that we had drafted and brought into our fold, who's playing well. He's got over 30 catches on the season, but when you have Matt Ryan throwing to you and you've got Julio Jones people are focusing on and Sanu, you're going to get your share of catches because you're not getting double covered. That offensive there, sixth rated in the NFL and getting about 400 yards a game. They do good. They do really good. And fortunately, our strength is our defense going to be going against them. Their weakness, though, is their defense. Like I said, this is not the same defense that last year when we had Chaz Green. Um, and God, I keep thinking about that game. That game was the turning point for so much. We didn't have Zeke Elliott. And when we ran that game, Alfred Morris was actually running the ball pretty well, but we just didn't run it. I think he only had, I want to say, either 11 or 14 carries in the game. But he was averaging like almost 6 yards a carry. But our Cowboys, the panic button for them is the pass. Jason Garrett, from in my mind, for whatever reason, wants to always rely on the pass. He forgets about the running. And the best friend for an offense for a quarterback that's struggling is a good running game. And you have one of the best backs in football. We saw that against Tennessee where we didn't even use Zeke the last 20 minutes of the game and only ran him 6 times in the second half. We saw that in Seattle in the second half last year. It's his default button. Things are bad. Pass. And in that game, you didn't have Zeke Elliott. I get it. Alfred Morris was doing okay with the run. And Claiborne made millions because of that game. Literally eating up Chaz Green. We did not adjust. But that defense isn't the same. They're 30th in defense right now. Now, some of that may be because teams are trying to catch up with the Falcons, so, then they may be getting some garbage time and things like that. But they're giving up almost 300 yards passing. 8 yards per play. So this is an opportunity for our Dallas Cowboys passing game to get on track. This really is the opportunity. They're giving up over 400 yards on defense. That's the kind of yards we were giving up on our defense back in 2013. Our defense is literally 100 yards less than what their defense is giving up. And as I look at the numbers, let me look at this. Against the run, giving up 5.2 yards a run. 5.2, 119 yards. Passing, they're giving up 8 yards per pass play, 294 yards a game. That's bad. That's really bad. And they've only gotten 17 sacks on the season. Remember, they got 9 sacks on Dak in one game. So hopefully we run the football and we run some more. And then we run a little bit more. And then we start play actioning. And I look for each week Amari Cooper get a little more comfort with Dak. And as much as you guys want to say Dak Prescott sucks, he regressed and everything else, his numbers are going up. It used to be you guys said Dak Prescott can't throw for 200 yards. That's what you always heard from the talking heads. Now it's he can't throw for 300 yards. Well, we haven't thrown for 300 yards this season. I agree. He has thrown for 300 yards before. But this offense is built on the run. Controls the clock. Controls the tempo. But I think that this is, I thought last week was going to be it. I said that. We ended up with 274 yards passing. But I think that this week will be the week that we see that 300-yard game from Dak Prescott in the passing offense. Maybe I'm crazy. It's not the first time people have said that. But I believe that really this is going to be the game that is another turning point. This is an opportunity to really get right and to set up next Thursday's game for share first place. Maybe I'm nuts, but I feel like the team really came together. That fourth quarter, Cowboys having to go downfield, score a touchdown to take a lead, and the defense manning up on that drive from the Eagles, taking that shot, is a season momentum changer. I hope I'm right. But you know football. It's like forecasting the weather. And they said it was going to rain today, and well, it's snowing outside. So I'm going to get my truck in four-wheel drive and head off to my day job. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.